All right, questions for Dillon?
Dillon, so what did you think about playing receiver?
Definitely new to me, but I mean it was fun. I really enjoyed catching the ball a couple times. Yeah, I had fun times.
Dillon, when was the last time you went behind center in your career? Because you
mean under center?
Under center.
Under center. Freshman year maybe, or actually last year for a little goal line deal, but not as much as now, and I'm excited for it.
Dillon, from a player's perspective, the jerseys, I mean, that's pretty neat. You guys
Yeah.
are paving the way. It's the future of college football. Like Coach keeps saying, what does that mean from your perspective of it all?
Everyone was really excited when he did, break into the team, and it's different. It's something, not a lot of people can do, and we were able to do. So, we're embracing it, and I know, the locker room was super excited for it.
Did you check your phone? Did you get any followers because of it?
I haven't checked my phone yet. My mom texted me though, so I texted her.
What did you like about your wide receivers today? Talk about the chemistry you've developed with them over spring camp.
I love when there's a receiver competition. Whenever there is that, there's a lot of plays being made, within practice, within scrimmages, and then likewise, in the spring game, a lot of guys are competing for, those 4 spots, and then, when that first game comes, we'll see, who'll be running out there. So.
You had a lot of chemistry with Ryan O'Keefe today. How did that build up from last year to this year?
Well, Ryan made a bunch of strides last year. Put himself in a good position just to get a lot of experience, and then now it's just clicking for him. And I think that's kind of just how it goes, getting that experience, being able to build on it, and then of course being able to take over.
In these 4 weeks of spring practice, what did you learn about the coaching staff, Coach Malzahn?
I just learned how genuine and loving they are and caring. I love how he gets on me and is able to coach me up at a super high level. Call me out when I'm doing bad, when I'm doing good. Kind of reminds me of my dad a little bit. So, I'm so grateful to have him, in our QB room.
Dillon, name, image, and likeness in the state of Florida starts in July. Have you thought about how, you're one of the bigger names in college football, how you might monetize?
Honestly, haven't really thought that far, but I know there's speculation that talks about it. It definitely is exciting. It's new, and once that time comes, it'll be fun.
What do you think the rest of the quarterback room today, quality might Parker?
We have a very talented QB room. A lot of those guys are just ball players. Go out there and make plays, and that's something that stood out to me. Just the way they extend plays, and then just how well they command the offense. That's something a lot of quarterbacks can do. And I'm super glad they did very well today. So.
RJ Harvey got a lot of quality touches, a few touchdowns there in that first half. What have you seen from him and the transition from quarterback to running back?
He's really good at it. I don't know if I could transition like that, but he made it, real easy, make it look real easy, and then, obviously it showed today. He's able to, push for extra yards, and likewise able to catch the ball. So, and then also his, knowing how to play quarterback transition, he knows everything that's going on, and kind of helps when he's back there with him. So.
What changes to the offense that you liked the most so far?
Man, there's so many. I just love, the way, we're able to throw outbreakers, the way, we're able to, get outside the pocket, go under center, just a lot of different things that, a defense has to prepare for, and that's something, that's pretty tricky for a defense. And, when we go out there and able to do that, it's a fun offense to play.
What are your thoughts going to do when KZ plays in the spring game today at Florida State?
What time does he play?
5.
5? Yeah, I'm excited for him. He's earned every right to go out there and do it again. I've seen him grow from the beginning of it to now, and he's so strong, and mentally and physically. You really have to going through that kind of injury, but I'm proud of him, and he knows it. So.
Dillon, we saw one of your future wide receivers, Titus, made it down from Hawaii for the spring game. Talk about him a little bit. What kind of receiver are you going to be getting this fall in him?
He's just a ball player. I don't know how to explain it. I just remember going to a 7-on-7. He was a freshman. I was a junior, and he was playing against a bunch of juniors. And he stood out. I don't know why, I don't know how, but he was just making plays. That's something that stood out to me. So.
What do you need to do?
Feeling about the way the team is functioning as you guys wrap up spring practice and going on your own?
Say that one more time, sorry.
Just how good do you feel about how the team is functioning, kind of with all the newness as you wrap up spring practice?
I feel really good. I think early on, it was a lot to, kind of just take in because it's a lot of information. Kind of just, forgetting what we did learn and then adjust to what it is now. But looking back, I mean, the growth we made is night and day, and the way we're able to, just take that knowledge and then put it on the field. I'm really proud of our guys. So.
Now, what do you want to do over the next 3 or 4 months now that you guys wrapped up spring? What do you want to do personally to kind of improve your football and football?
Same, get stronger, get faster. On the mental side of things, just make sure I'm on my P's and Q's in terms of every single play, and then likewise, just working with the guys. That's something that I think goes a long way in the summer. All those throwing sessions that we do and are able to grow on. That's something that I think will definitely help us. So.
Dillon, how excited are you about this team after going through spring? And is this a team that can get back to the top of the conference?
I'm super excited. And yes, I always believe that. I believe in my teammates. I believe in every coach in that locker room. I believe that there's a new juice that has come here. I couldn't explain it. It's just something in the air, and I'm super excited.
What is it about this coaching staff that the players have bought into so quickly?
Just everything they say is, has been spoken into fruition. Hey, that's how we're gonna go through our schedule. I mean, it's done that certain way. Everything's detailed, everything's organized, and when they're preaching something and it's followed and practiced, then there's trust built, and when that's trust built, teams can be really dangerous. So.
Kevin, how similar is this offense to Coach Heupel's offense, and is there a major difference?
I think, honestly, every offense is different now that I'm looking, obviously being in one to now. Every offense has their, little twists and turns to it, but it's extremely different. So.
How does it fit well with what you do?
Like I said before, it's a fun offensive plan. You're doing a bunch of things, you got a lot of assignments, alignment and assignments, within the play, and it's super creative. And when you're able to do that, it puts you in good spots to make certain plays, and I think you guys saw that today. So.
Dillon, Gus said that they're going to use a little you guys might use some Wildcat this year. Khalid Davis got a chance to go Wildcat. What do you see when you think about when you see him out there in that Wildcat?
I know he's super excited for that. I wish he scored it, but I mean that's super exciting too. It's different and something that's going to be super exciting in the fall. So.
Dillon, I know everyone's looking forward to hopefully a normal fall season after what happened last year. People are getting vaccinated. They say the stadium's 90% sold out, so everyone's banking on a full stadium. How much are you, as the guys, are looking forward to hopefully a normal year?
I mean, last year was just really different and something, I mean, it's different. I mean, from freshman year to, packed stadiums and crazy environments to no stadium or no fans. It's different, but looking forward, I mean, that's what we want, a full stadium and just like this, being able to interview in person, that's something that, I'll never take for granted ever again. So.
You missed us.
I did.
We missed you.
I'm glad.
Appreciate it, Dillon. Thanks.
Okay.